One of the few weak spots for this 2022 New York Yankee roster has been Joey Gallo, and I know how to fix him. Let's get into it. Trade him. What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast, and as I said in the open, this is how you fix Joey Gallo. You have to move him off the New York Yankee roster. Now, that being said, it's not going to be an easy move. This is a player that is coming up on his free agency contract, as well as being a 3 true outcomes product: home runs, walks, and strikeouts. But when you look at what Joey Gallo has been for the New York Yankees, his numbers are very similar to what they are for his career. However, the at-bats are just looking worse. Now, when you look at what this player can be if you get him out of the hot bubble that is New York City and the New York Yankee roster, especially this season, I think Joey Gallo gets much more comfortable and gets back to being the player that we would see him be all those years in Texas. So to me, the New York Yankees have one real trade option to be able to make for this player. I also think that when you look at the way that the roster is constructed right now for the New York Yankees, it's a tenuous situation, simply because the clubhouse chemistry right now is absolutely gelling. This is a team that is firing on all cylinders, has baseball's best record, and is going very, very well. And sometimes when you make a move because a player is struggling, you actually end up messing the chemistry up. So I don't know if the Yankees are going to make this move quite yet, but I think there's an opportunity here for this player to be able to get moved from the New York Yankees, for Gallo to be able to go to a different team and really start getting back to being the player that we have seen him be over the last several years in Texas. So that player that I think that Gallo could be traded for is Andrew Benintendi of the Kansas City Royals. Yes, Benny Biceps could find his way to the Bronx and absolutely flourish. When you look at the way this New York Yankee roster is constructed, yes, a guy like Gallo, who hits for a tremendous amount of power, is absolutely a big part of the lineup. But that's only if he's hitting. Right now, the way that Gallo has been going, he has been an absolute eyesore to look at the plate, much like with Aaron Hicks. But Hicks is a bit more of a difficult situation because he has a lot more money left on his deal. But for Gallo, coming up to his free agency year, being able to trade him away would just be in a matter of taking something of value from the opposite organization. In this case, taking Andrew Benintendi and his contract. For the Yankees to pick up Benintendi, who is a contact-oriented guy who right now is hitting over 300 at the time of this recording, who absolutely could see a bump in power. Right now he has 2 home runs at Yankee Stadium. Being able to bring in a guy who's going to play solid defense in left field for the New York Yankees, as well as being a guy who's going to be a contact-oriented guy, only serves to further help this team in the long run. This is a player in Andrew Benintendi who absolutely has the ability to hit for power in the Bronx. I think not just in the gaps with doubles, but also being able to put balls in the short right field porch as a left-handed batter. That is the other benefit to trading for a guy like Benintendi with Gallo, is you're swapping like for like when it comes to the at-bat and handedness of the at-bat. For the New York Yankees, trading for Andrew Benintendi is most likely going to be resuming the full entity of his contract and maybe throwing in a lower level prospect as well. But when you look at what this could be for the New York Yankees long term, this is a player who absolutely is starting to fit the new profile of being a contact organization, as we've seen with Rizzo, IKF, DJ LeMahieu, and obviously Aaron Judge is a contact type player as well. Being able to have another bat in that lineup who could potentially be in the middle of the order towards the bottom half of the order and hit for average is going to help the New York Yankees truly solidify themselves as a serious threat for the best record in Major League Baseball history. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Is it too far out of left field for the New York Yankees to try to trade Joey Gallo to the Royals for Andrew Benintendi? Do you think that Benintendi would be a fit for the Bronx or not? Let me know these things down in the comment section below, or find me over on Twitter at JLaracuente19 to keep the conversation rolling. As always, keep it locked into the entire JLMG family with Wee Sips, The Grand and Geek Show, and of course here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast. For sticking around to this point, head over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com. Use the promo code BANTER to save 5% off your order. Keep it locked in all season as I continue to bring you the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.